What is Kelvin? What have so far they told you about Miami? The things that y'all are working on, generally speaking.
Just that they're a good offensive team, and we gotta stay down and stay in front of them. But just most of all, play hard, play the way we played the second half against Auburn, and we're trying to hunker down and focus on that going into the first game.
How important is it that you don't get off to that slow start?
I mean, it means the game to us. If we get off to a strong start, it'll look good for the rest of the game. But if we get off to a bad start, it won't be well.
Emanuel, you're a freshman. You've got veterans on this team. How much does that help? They've been in this situation before.
Just from the beginning of the year, giving us pointers, giving me and Terrence and Javier, just the pointers we need, the veteran advice that we need every day, just on offense and defense. It's made us the players that we are in this point in the season.
How big was that stretch where it's you Tremont and Terrence out there, down the stretch? What did that do for you guys, confidence-wise?
I mean, it was a good boost for our confidence, knowing that our teammates have the confidence in us and that Sampson has the confidence in us to leave us in there for that period of time while Marcus and Maul were out. It was just good overall. I mean, it's more of the same thing. Really, it's a lot of game prep. It's a lot of detail that you got to go over, focusing on the next team that you're playing, and it's a quick turnaround because you don't have as many days to prepare as during the regular season.
How much better do you think you guys have gotten, you, Terrence, defensively as the season's gone on?
I mean, it's like day and night. Since the beginning of the season, I was messing up with my first possessions getting in, and now I'm able to stay in there for long periods of time without making mistakes, knock on wood. But yeah, just over the course of the season, it's been a big change.
Emmanuel, in the first two games, all the freshmen have had different moments where you guys have all made big plays and helped you guys advance into the Sweet 16. What's kind of been your guys' mentality, especially you and Arsenal, where on any given night you don't know when your guys' number is going to be called, but you have to go in and step in?
And that's just something that Coach Sampson has been preaching to us, is just always staying ready and being focused on the bench, in the game, just at all times being locked in. It helps us prepare for when we do get in to play mistake-free.
Overall for this team, how much did it both in your confidence? You're a confident group, but after you did what you did.
I mean, just knowing that us and the bench are able to come in and make a difference, it's a lot for our confidence, because we haven't had that big of a moment all year, and just to come in and play like that, it meant a lot to us.
What stood out for you when you watched the film of that Miami and Indiana game the other night?
Just how hard Miami was playing compared to Indiana, and we got to make sure we match that intensity.
What are those blocks that Jairus gets do for you guys? Can you see the other teams sort of, reacting when he starts racking up blocks like that?
Yeah, when Jairus is playing like that, it makes the game a lot easier for us. We're able to get rebounds and get out on the break, and it's just another aspect to the defense that we need.
You've seen what you can do defensively this year, but what J1 and Jairus did on the blocks the other night. I mean, what does that do for you guys when they're playing that tough inside?
I mean, it's like the last question. It makes it a lot easier, just getting out onto the break, like getting those loose balls, and it takes their heart away too, getting blocks like that.
You guys have talked a lot about Kelvin Sampson as a leader, but X's and O's wise, what kind of stands out as far as him as a play caller, in-game management, that aspect of the coach?
You can just tell the experience that he has from being an NBA coach. Anything that he draws up, it usually works. He's always right, and like everything he draws up or any game plan that he comes out with, it makes sense and it's correct.
Were you surprised that he was pretty calm at halftime? Or is that just sort of what you expect, going in there?
Just at this point in the season, it's all that getting on us. He still does it, but we know what we need to do. He just is there to get the message across to us so we can change our attitudes.
What does he been like being on a stage like this?
Just being more locked in. We know what we need to do, and that's what Coach Sampson preaches to us during the game at halftime, is that we need to be focused and have the right attitude going into the game.
Has there been a moment when you felt like you said?
Yeah, just in the second half, when you get more comfortable and you're out there for a while, you just feel more settled in.
What does it say about Marcus that he's able to put up those points when he's 60, 70% healthy wise? What does it say?
It just shows his character, how determined he is to play and just to go out there and compete and give it his all, win or lose. He puts his heart on the line, playing with an injury. It just shows a lot to his character.